Cast today,
It's
though,
not
right?
bad. You know, this morning, look at Charlotte, 58 degrees right now. That is a true fall feel down here on the Gulf Coast. It's not too bad. It's certainly not chilly. We've got 70s on both sides of the lake, even have some upper 60s far up towards Bogalusa. So we're enjoying our nice Tuesday. Maybe you're heading back to work for a short work week. So there's your jackpot for the week here. All right, looking at our radar, I've got a couple showers on the coast. I don't think we're going to see much rain today inland. I think along the coast and down into the Gulf, the chance for scattered storms is much higher the next few days. We'll be dealing with upper 80s, little breeze for you. And if you can find the shade, it's really not too bad for early September. But there are a couple showers down by Terrebonne Bay. So I've got our high today at 89, 20% chance of rain. Yeah, there will probably be a couple little showers that pop up, but don't expect much rain. Our high temperatures really ramping up. We'll be looking at the mid 90s. Just a reminder, we are still technically in summer at this point, but that is above average. 93 to 94 here Thursday, Friday, and Saturday. And next week, I have us back in the upper 80s by Monday and Tuesday, but I think next week's going to actually feature more rain. It is looking mostly dry the rest of this week. I wouldn't plan on seeing much rain between now and the upcoming weekend here. Next week, maybe a different story. So again, today, I think the highlight will be down in the Gulf here. We may see some weak low pressure trying to form with this. You could see scattered showers and storms today, tomorrow, just hit or miss inland. And Thursday and Friday, I have us mostly dry, just hot in the mid 90s. So you can see there, we're mostly dry all the way through the weekend. But early next week, signs that maybe we start to see some scattered showers and some thunderstorms return to the region here. But outside of that, it's just summertime on the Gulf Coast. Humidity hasn't been unbearable, but it's still hot in the sun. Out in the tropics, we're heading to the peak of hurricane season in about 8 days is the technical peak. And things are relatively quiet for this time of year. The Hurricane Center is only tracking one tropical wave for potential development. They're giving it a 60% chance of becoming a next named storm probably by the end of this week or early next week. This feature is going to be traveling northwest and really kind of west over the next week or so. I think by next Tuesday and Wednesday, we certainly could have a named storm somewhere in this area. The Caribbean islands are watching this a bit closer, but a lot of guidance does suggest that this would probably curve out to sea. Of course, it's a long ways out. Let's just wait and see how things unfold, but not stressing about that being that far out right now. Next name on the list, by the way, is Gabrielle, and so we could have Gabrielle by the end of this week out there in the Atlantic. So we're heading to the peak of the season. The peak of the season is technically around September 10th, somewhere in there. And then after that, September's still busy. October can still be busy too. We've had some seasons where it's backloaded, meaning a lot of the storms are on towards the end of the season. Usually after the 15th or 20th of October, we're doing fairly well here on the northern Gulf. But hurricane season, we still got a ways left. So our 7-day forecast, it's getting hotter and humidity gets slightly higher Thursday and Friday. This upcoming weekend still looking hot. A couple of showers around. For our marine forecast, we have had some chop out there, so be extra careful with that. We'll call for a light to moderate chop for the Gulf waters, a little bit better there for the lakes. High tide is going to happen through the rest of the morning up until lunchtime, and low tide will be later on this evening.